Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lexington, Kentucky. We're here on a beautiful Friday night where the Temple University Owls are in to face off against the University of Kentucky Wildcats. And here's the opening face-off. And so it's Stambaugh winning that one for the Wildcats to start it off. That's a good start for Kentucky. A little unusual winning the opening face-off for them.
Oh, well, ain't that a little rude, Israel? We want to remind everybody, I'm AJ Nava here with my co-host, friend, and multimedia journalist, Israel Shill. We are here in Lexington. It's been way too long since we've been in Lexington, Israel.
It has, and they're going to call, I believe, Kentucky in the crease, if I'm reading that one correctly. It's a little toe drag there from the Temple long stick midfielder, bringing it over all by himself, no problem.
For those just joining us, we have the University of Kentucky Wildcats facing off against the University of Temple Owls. Owls, interesting choice of mascot.
Yeah, definitely an interesting choice of mascot. But hey, the logo is real cool, so.
To each their own.
To each their own, indeed.
I personally think a Wildcat logo is better than an owl.
So Temple looking to set up their offense. They're going to have a go here right off the bat. Split dodging, looking to pass it inside. No good. Luckily, Temple right behind, able to pick up the rebound.
Are you okay?
So absolutely swallowed up by the Kentucky defense. Somehow able to get through, but slams the shot on the ground in front of the goalkeeper for the Wildcats, Bryce Mode. Bounced way up and out of bounds. So luckily able to be closest to that one going out of bounds. So they're going to get a chance here. But Mode able to intercept the pass. So Kentucky looking to quick clear right over the top. Just barely misses it. Corbel does. And so here comes Temple right back at it again. So it's Justin Drinkwater for the Owls. Heck of a last name.
Me personally, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper right now. But to each their own again.
Anybody asked? That's all right.
You give me a name like Drinkwater, I'm going to say something.
Speaking of Drinkwater, here he is with the ball looking to pass it up top. Temple, 45 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving inside here, looking to pass it one more, but slips it way out.
But Temple does regain possession.
Yeah, and they do with half a minute on the shot clock. And Kentucky's doing a great job at holding down that interior. Drinkwater turning from X, spinning, falling on the ground. Caden Wilson hounding him on defense.
There you go, Fredo.
And just a easy save for Bryce Mode there. Pass and a catch. As he's going to toss it up to Ty Corbel. In transition is the Wildcats with numbers. He's going to pass it up to Ancona. Ball's a little low. Temple's able to grab it.
Now Temple with a fast break opportunity. Pass. Too hard. Temple can't handle it.
Drinkwater, once again, looks like they really like to run the offense through him there.
Well, I don't blame Temple for the strategy of going through Drinkwater. He is a great lacrosse player, always manages to stay hydrated, so that way he's able to play through an entire game.
Are we going to be able to make it through without you making puns every single second of this game about this guy's last name, AJ?
Depends on how much Temple runs their offense through him.
All right, well, I guess we'll see how much Drinkwater makes an impact on today's game. It's Jalen White with the ball in his stick, looking to come inside, but defended well by Kentucky. And an easy stop again for Bryce Mode. And so good start on defense here for the Wildcats. It's Bryce Mode stepping out front of the net, clearing this one.
If those are the shots Temple wants to concede with, we'll be very okay with that. As Bryce Mode all the way at midfield.
Yeah, and throw a risky one. And so trying to have Ancona save the day, and he does. Chucks up a prayer, and it's Chandler Newman obviously lethal with the ball in his stick, and it goes back to Newton. Newton fires, unable to hit that one. But
that was a great run by Kentucky, I will say.
Yeah, and it was a good job of them making the best out of what they had.
Though it wasn't made, the shot, it was exactly the type they're looking for.
Absolutely. So Kentucky setting up on offense here. It's Wood Pierre sizing up his defender. Stutter stepping, driving to the right side, passing it down to X. Gazaldo. And it's Rackmeal, sticking his right hand. Kentucky just bringing it around the Rosie. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Gazaldo puts it up to Ancona, and it's back to Woody Pierre. So Woody Pierre, stutter stepping, moves it over the defender, and not able to convert on the shot. Man, what a move by Woody Pierre, swimming over, and great job there by Will Gazaldo. We're going to keep talking about it all year. He's done a great job on the ride, stopping their opponent and getting another chance for the Cats on offense, and that's exactly what he did here as he directs traffic for Felix Williams to pass it up top. And Rackmeal, who looked like he was going to fire that one immediately, wasn't able to grab it. Luckily, Ancona there to pick up the rebound. He's going to take a few steps inside, dish it off to Johnson, but Johnson unable to grab on, so it'll be Temple ball out of bounds off the Wildcats. Man, what a start to this game. So far, high intensity, to say the least.
And high speed, too. Both teams getting their shots off early.
Most definitely.
You always want to be the first one to break open the score. You know, it's a real confidence booster. It really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, it definitely does set the tone when you're able to score first. Wildcats haven't really been able to strike first in too many of their games this season. And, man, walking in there, no problem, is Charles Walker, the junior defender, clearing it by himself for the Temple Owls. Ryan McKenna passing the ball over to Ethan Geller, who's looking to push his way inside. Stopped well by the Kentucky defense, so he'll go back to Geller.
Temple bench calling plays for them on the field.
Drinkwater turning left around this back of the crease. Stopped well by Kentucky. Passes it around the outside, and man, what a save by Bryce Mode. Beautiful fundamental stop there in the cage.
Great use of his body. Great way to just dive for it.
Absolutely, and he's performing extremely well to start the game here.
Bryce Mode, someone who's been performing consistently well throughout the season, despite Kentucky's record.
And here's Drinkwater defended by Wilson, able to slip by him, but good job by Ty Corbel to be there on the slide to pick him up. But now on a short stick midfield, they're trying to use that opportunity, but opportunity not even given. Great job by Ty Corbel. Logan Bates knocking down both defenders, tanking down the field, passing it up one more to Peter Johnson, who's going to push inside, and what a save by the Temple goalkeeper. And what a sequence there for the Wildcats.
That sequence was really electric. I saw everyone on the field sprinting, and I heard everyone in the crowd yelling.
Definitely, and here's an electric start so far on a beautiful Friday night for lacrosse in Lexington, Kentucky, as the offsides call gets called on the Owls, so it's going to be Kentucky ball. And Dylan Johnson, who scored his first goal of his career last game against North Carolina State, on the field for some offensive production. So Sammy Hamilton surveying the field, getting it down to Peter Johnson, who's going to push it down one more to X. Kentucky loves to work from behind the net, whether it's dodging or passing it over the top for a shot.
I love when they shoot behind the net, Israel. It's just such a beautiful thing to watch.
It is beautiful as Gazaldo tries to do it himself. Here, turns the corner, pushes it up to Ancona, who passes it across field to Johnson, fires one low. Another good stop by the keeper. This defender able to put a stick on it slightly, but good attempt by Johnson. Man, what a start here by both of the goalkeepers for these teams.
Not letting anything get through.
Not at all.
For those of you just joining us, the score is 0-0. Temple here in the Wildcat Den.
Black. Pressure, blue.
Kentucky, amazing job pressuring towards midfield, and it's Chandler Newton picking up the ground ball, turning around for the clear, and puts it to Machado across the field to Wilds. He's going to take it himself, clearing it upfield. Cooper Wilds passing it a little too high over Gazaldo.
You know, maybe the guys are a bit too excited. I've seen a few of those type passes already early in this game.
Yeah, you know, it happens to the best of us. Definitely sometimes you get the jitters a little bit when you have this intense to a start of the game, and you just want to do whatever it takes to help your team win, and you just slip that one a little too high.
No, you never really have a game start off with such intensity as UK takes the ball.
And it's Ancona firing. Oh, and it's just at the top corner, but it's another great save by the goalkeeper, Thomas Handy, the senior from Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Man, what a look for Ancona. Probably the best look he's going to get all game.
McKenna with the ball for the Owls, touching it inside the box. And a timeout called there by the Temple Owls. So here in the first quarter, still scoreless in Lexington.
It's still scoreless, but the way these guys are playing, you would think there's 2 minutes left in a tie game.
Definitely. It's been a great start to this one. So other than the goalie play here for both teams, the offensive production has been solid, just been outplayed by the man in the net.
On both sides.
On both sides. Great shots have been fired. So we'll see here who's able to strike first.
There have been about 2 key turnovers by Temple that led to amazing looks from Kentucky. Just can't get through the brick wall of that goalie. Same goes for Temple. They can't get through Bryce Mode. A task that many would concur is very difficult, getting past Bryce Mode. Are you proud of me, Israel? Drinkwater got the ball quite a few times that in play, and I didn't make too many puns about it.
Extremely proud of you, AJ.
Thank you so much.
Extremely proud.
Can't promise that going forward, though.
That's all right. Sorry about those minimal technical difficulties on the camera there.
But play is back on, and
Temple firing and striking first. And the cowbells ringing from some Temple fans there. Ethan Geller, the senior midfielder from Del Mar, California, scoring his 6th goal on the year.
You know, whatever Coach Clement said during that timeout, it obviously stuck with the guys.
Definitely stuck with the guys for sure.
Ethan Geller from Del Mar, California. I love Del Mar. Used to live right next to there.
Well, AJ, aren't you lucky? I've never been to California before, so that's unfortunate. But it's all right.
Good tacos. Really good tacos. Really good beaches, too. But Kentucky wins the face-off. Kentucky's now 2 for 2 in this game in face-offs. And we have stoppage now.
Teams are Chirping agent. Man, the ref is loving the whistle right now. And love to tell you what's going on, but I'm worried I might be interrupted again by the whistle. So I'm just going to give it 1 second.
Okay, Israel. I think
we're good. I think I'm good. I don't think
happened.
It's going to blow it anymore. To be so honest with you, AJ, I'm not really sure what happened.
Me neither. I just heard a lot of chirping, and on top of that, I heard a lot of whistles.
Definitely, and both teams on their respective sidelines at this moment. So we'll wait and see what the verdict is.
If you're just joining us, this is the first quarter of action of the Wildcats versus the Owls. The score is 1-0, Owls ahead, but it is an electric atmosphere out here in Lexington on this beautiful, clear night. It was great, honestly, not too cold at all. And
says the guy wearing gloves, but that's okay. We won't talk about the fact that he is wearing gloves.
I'm not the only one out here wearing gloves, sir. It seems Kentucky will retain the ball after that squabble. Now we have a slow, deliberate setup here by the Wildcats. Trying to get in close slowly but surely. They have a near full shot, a minute on the shot clock. Sammy Hamilton holding the ball, trying to find something. Passes it off to Rackmeal. He is sprinting towards the goal. Passes it down to X. Another pass, a shot, and a goal for the Wildcats to tie up this game. What a sequence. Great passing. Israel, how'd you like that?
Yeah, I mean, that was classic Wildcats offense that they've been running this season, looking for a pass from down low and getting the shot off up top. Did a great job executing that one, getting themselves right in this game. They've had a problem this year where they often get down in a big hole early, and so trying to avoid that one, tying this one up 1-1.
Now the face-off will go to Temple.
Temple recovering this one, no problem.
Temple's first face-off win of the game. Stambaugh giving it up, but pressuring high as the Wildcats retain the ball.
Man, Stambaugh flicking it to Ty Corbel. What a play. He falls to the ground, but stands right back up. Man, way to fight there.
That shows you
Newton stepping inside, looking to fire one, and just barely misses it over the top of the goal.
Way to get through, Mr. Newton. Good shot, just unable to get it in the net. Now coming in for Newton with Pierre. And Sammy Hamilton will hold on to the ball, but eventually give it up to Wood as they look to set something up here. Wood sprinting in. Not a care in the world. Very physical play. Dishes it up to X.
Yeah, great physicality right there from Wood Pierre, and Sammy Hamilton looking to dodge up top here, passing it down low and looking over the top to Woody Pierre and Kana on the pass, but not really on the same wavelength on that one. So Temple taking this one for the clear. Oh, man, and offsides a little bit by the Wildcats, not called, but shot fired there. What another amazing save by Bryce Mode.
And what a weird shot. You don't see that too often. The ball just rolled to the ground.
He did, and man, he is just contorting his body in all types of ways to stop the ball from getting in the net there. Ty Corbel running it across the middle for the Wildcats.
How about Ty?
Temple coach just running the defense from the sideline. Let's see how big of a help his voice is.
There's a minute and 20-ish seconds here to go in the first period. Felix Williams turning around the outside of the net, looking to dump it off. He does down low. And
Sammy Hamilton dishes it off to Rackmeal.
Down low is Ancona with the ball. Felix Williams dodging from X. Once again, up to Peter Johnson. Looking at the shot clock, sticking his left hand, firing inside, and good defense there by Temple.
Temple choosing to
sprint
down
the field is Patrick Obel.
The shot, no good.
Shot stopped there by Mode. Once again, Cooper Wild, great job to stop Temple from getting possession.
You know, Cooper Wild showing out as his family is in attendance today.
And Machado lost the ball in the light there.
Unfortunate.
So just under 30 seconds, Temple is going to get possession of the ball here at the top of the box.
Full shot clock for Temple.
Oh, and he loses something. And he slips that one up again. Shacked in a fool moment right there.
Wow.
For the poor guy, he's getting absolutely.
Israel, let's bring back ESPN's Not Top 10 highlights with that.
For sure. Ryan McKenna there just being a little silly there as Wildcats bench yelling fundamentals 1-9 at him, and he's probably not going to hear the end of that one tonight. Ryan McKenna, so he better make up from that one by scoring a few. 5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Gazaldo turns, fires down low inside to Corval. Sorry, Logan Bates it was.
It was an electric first quarter on both sides of the field.
Definitely.
Score 1-1, Kentucky versus Temple.
So a super tight game here at the end of the second quarter. First quarter. Score is 1-1.
Don't worry.
All right, folks, here we are for the start of the second quarter of the University of Kentucky Wildcats versus the Temple University Owls. And so a quick loose ball push there called.